Sorry. Hello. I apologize if you got 2 go live notifications. We had a little bit of a technical problem. I've been tinkering with OBS most of the morning, and turns out I should have probably turned it on and off again. Great intro. I mean, perfect. It's very on brand. Let me just do this. Are you gonna tell me that's not working now? There we go. Okay, so there are new channel point commands that are now available. I have a kill switch to turn them on and off. They are now. Here we go. Here's one of them. Yeah, 4 points. Woo! Pinball is happening. Let's wait for it. This is the... Yeah. Dolly is adding to the community pinball high score. We're gonna get the new one. One more. Long pause. There it is. Thank you. And that is what I've been, all of that is what I've been living for the last week. But we're back in Pacific Drive. I'm really enjoying this game. It's quite a chill out thing. I was planning on going live a bit earlier today. No, chill out is the wrong word. Chill out is the wrong word. It's a fairly... It's a good experience. It's a good experience. We'll do the hat wheel. Pop. There we go. Okay. I can't decide if that's too much. I can't decide because that's now on a minute timer and that feels like a lot. We'll find out. Pacific Drive, really, really, really absolutely brilliant game. You go on various trips. I didn't actually select the hat. Why have I not? Where is the hat? There we go. Hats were off for some reason. That probably means bow ties are off as well. Look at it this way, you can only have like 240 times per stream. Sky got a 1. Thank you guys for like epitomizing why I have done these redeems. Pacific Drive. This has been a scuff start again. Pacific Drive, absolutely brilliant game. You go on trips in your little magic car that you go to this, you go out into the forest and you collect scrap and all this haunted shit is going on. And honestly, I'm having such a nice time with this. It's scary. It's not scary. Scary is the wrong word. It's very off-putting. Very off-putting. I did get jump scared by the pinball sound the other day, TC. I jump scared myself. So really, it's like a very passive jump scare. Yeah. Sample might be too loud to distract. We'll find out. If I have to look away, you know, if I fall down a cliff because of it, we'll roll with that. Okay, then maybe I could bring that down a little. Can I bring that down reasonably easily whilst I'm live? I think so. Give me 5 seconds. Just take the edge off a tiny bit. Sound. Oh yeah, it's currently playing on 100%. Oh shit. Okay, 75. 75. 75. 75. 75. And 75. So if I do a test play. Better? I think that's probably still slightly too high. Sorry to be doing this live. We are doing a little bit. You're seeing behind the curtain right now. You're seeing behind the curtain. We're actually going to start the game in a minute, and everybody's going to be like, holy shit, he's playing the game? He's breaking rules. He's a risk taker. Oh my god, I wish I was him with such a magnificent beard and a very attractive significant other who is one day going to be my wife. Will it be tomorrow? It won't be tomorrow. But soon. They've... Well, once more. That's nicer. That's down from 100%. DC redeemed it again. Is that... I don't think it... I think we overlapped. Either way. Yeah, 50% seems to be much better. That's good. We're actually going to play the game now, guys! Oh my god, he's playing the game! What was I saying? Pacific Drive. Pacific Drive is an absolutely brilliant, extremely off-putting game. I can't put my finger on what sets me off in this. When I'm out in the woods, it feels like I'm being followed at all times. Which is great. We take our magical car, we go on journeys, we try to find resources to expand our garage and expand the stuff that we've got installed in our car, and I'm having such a lovely time. So we're back to play some today, and later on today we will be playing some Cult of the Lamb at the usual scheduled time, which should be in about 2 hours. I might split it. I might do 3 and 3 or 4 and 2, but it'll entirely depend on how I'm feeling at the time. But something that we say at the beginning of our streams usually, if you have achieved anything big or small, I would love to hear about it. I would love to pat you on the back for it, so please drop that info in chat. If there is anything I can tell you that you need me, that I'm proud of you for, I just love doing that so freaking much. We're gonna do a little bit of, like all survival games, we're gonna do a little bit of administration before we do anything. Side rack. Yes. We're going to deploy. Where does this go? Where does it go? I assumed it was to go on the car. Side rack. We did it. I acquired the Helldivers. You did? How is it? Is your... I don't know enough about your PC to comment, TC. Is your... Would you classify your PC as good? Would you classify your PC as good? Like, how is it running on... I'm curious to know how it runs on slightly lesser machines. Not that your machine is lesser, but... IC machine... No. Side storage. It's therapeutic. Therapeutic, you're just shooting stuff at a distance. Side storage. This is what I want. I was watching somebody on Twitch with one of these. It just expands the storage on your car. And I want one because I keep running out of space. Or I want to put, like... I'm going to do this. There we go. Look, I got shelf. Magic shelf. And then you access it like you do any of the others. So if I go into here, I can take... what can I put in there, maybe? We've got just more storage space for stuff and activities. We've got 2 slightly degraded angle grinders on us. So far I've had good I've had good games with randoms. I don't believe it. I'm pretty sure that is not possible to happen. I have never heard of anybody playing a game with randoms and actually enjoying themselves. I think you're being kind. I think it's been terrible and you don't want to... No. Sometimes, right? Sometimes on the internet, people can be dicks. And in my experience, one random let me use his rocket launcher. That's pretty fun. I mean, I'm pretty sure that means you're married now. But that does classify as an achievement. You bought a thing, you're having a nice time. That's an achievement. Like, that's the thing. You had a nice time doing a thing that you enjoy. I would classify that as a success. I have been tinkering with OBS all week, and I will classify that as my success because I love pure moments of like hyper focus. It's like a thing that I know I can do, but I struggle to maintain it sometimes. Like, it's a thing that you can burn out on. You can hyper focus on something for too long and it just doesn't work. But the changes that I've made to my OBS in the last week or so, or the whole streaming thing, has made my ability while streaming just to press buttons. He did give me a fist bump and a hug. Yep, married now. That was the first. Congratulations. That was your first marital. Where's my trunk gone? Well, this is a problem. Have I actually glitched the game? I had a trunk here that was full of inventory. I had a thing that I was putting all my storage stuff in, and it's just not there. Why is it here? I don't understand. Had to settle with low settings. That's kind of what I'm curious about, right? The problem with my machine, it's a laptop and it's prone to overheat. I could have run it on medium, had to set it with low settings. Does it look good, though, with the low settings? And yet, like, don't come at it like a purist. Are you enjoying it with the low settings? Because I'll be honest, I'm mildly tempted by it, but I don't... I'm right on the cusp of getting a new PC, right? And I don't wanna ruin my experience of the game running something that runs so poorly on my older machine. We're not gonna replace the impact hammer. Yes, I enjoy it with low settings. MXV, thank you very much for the bits. I appreciate it. I was totally reading chat, so I was not scared by that at all. But I also play games like Ultra Kill, so I saw that was on offer. I'll be honest, had I got a tiny bit more money this month, I probably would have bought Overkill just to be like, oh my god, TC, I played Overkill. But we're right on the cusp of me getting paid, and I've run out of cash. Equip? What is this? Dumpster pearl. Can I open it? I can't open it. Fine. Did I just bin my only angle grinder though? No, I didn't. Okay, that's fine. I was just... My brain went, oh god, I've binned it, haven't I? Fine. I am no stranger to low poly. I'm no stranger to love. You know the rules, and so do I. Something I've been dreaming of. So my brain immediately went, how do I get more side storage to put on the other side of this? Am I straight up just missing the thing that will allow me to do that? What are they called? Side racks? Side racks. Side racks. I want to make another one of these. What am I missing? 2 steel sheets? We can probably do that. 2 steel sheets. 1, 2. Thank you for contributions, everybody. You're going to make me have to dodge 400 lightning bolts in Final Fantasy X. Yay! I say that like I'm not looking forward to it. I am honestly. I'm probably going to do it regardless, but I kind of want to see if people can get to a 200 count redeem. So if I go around here and go this... Oh, would you look at that? We're going to have so much freaking storage, I'm not going to know what to do with myself. So... Also, I didn't get to experience the 5-hour-long queue since they increased server capacity. Yes, I did read on the internet that they had just done that. That is... I need 1 scrap metal. All the wins. I will look into it when I get paid. I am this close to getting paid for the month. Like this close to getting paid for the month. And I have to get my tax stuff sorted because Chimken's got to pay tax. There's Twitch this year. Holy shit, thank you guys so much for all of the support. But I have to pay tax this year. And thank you for playing Egg Toss Feed. Please on the board, everybody. Everybody run. But I have to get the tax out of the way and then new PC and then Helldivers. None of that was scrap metal. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to do a run then, I guess. What's broken right now? The panels are pretty damn broken. Well, can I make some repair stuff? I can't. Definitely can't. I don't have any chemicals. Come on, repair stuff. The dumpster is not my friend. Yeah, gotta pay that tax and...
If you're ready to do this with me, here's a spot of good news. We aren't completely helpless when it comes to the instability. Back when the zone was active, we built ways to get where we needed to go. I need you to head back towards Sierra. But don't worry, I won't make you jump into Cappy again. When you're feeling up for it, take the route back to Sierra. I'll tell you what's next once you're there.
Tell you what, I am gonna head back to Sierra.
A mass hallucination. I can't believe it happened again. I can't believe I missed it.
We're gonna head to Sierra and proceed the story. But I'm gonna loot along the way. We got some storage, it's super exciting. Is there anything else I need before I go? How's the fuel situation? Fuel is fine, okay. I definitely feel like I needed that game though. How so? Were you like... You needed a shooter to enjoy? I get that every once in a while. This game has basically come from absolutely nowhere. Like, I was not expecting to enjoy this as much as I have done, especially considering how the first stream went. Part of me wants them to add multiplayer eventually. Part of me. And not everything has to be a multiplayer experience, but I could totally see playing in this world with friends. Anomalous clouds. Anomalous clouds. Say it with me, chat. Anomalous clouds. Anomalous clouds. Said it too many times, it's lost on me. Anomalous clouds. Can you believe it? Anomalous clouds? Okay, we got a farmhouse. Junction conditions, anomalous clouds. Events with the surviving and the looting and the things. Somehow I feel less stressed after that game and calm after that game. I mean, that's great, right? I think you can, if you are doing something you're enjoying, regardless of the type of content that it is, if you feel better after doing it, I wouldn't, like, start second-guessing why you feel better after doing it. I would just roll with the fact that you're enjoying it. It does. I do not judge you that it's a shooty game, if that's what you're leaning towards. Put that in there. Okay. Where's next? Let's go here. And we're not going to drive into this giant blue cloud of anger. I feel like that would be a bad idea. What's happening? Oh, there's one of those circular swords behind. It sounded like something was chasing me. It was one of those circular saw boys. Okay. Head towards the blue thing. We can pick up a yellow marker on the way, which is fine, because that is just free real estate. Not that one, that one. The bunnies are terrifying. I don't like the way they just come out of the woods and start latching onto shit. What is happening over there? Oh my god, where's the car gone? The car is rolling away. Turn the radio off. Turn the lights on. Temperature's rising. Ooh, rising. Let's go. I hear a circular saw and I feel very uncomfortable about it. Now, I was thinking that lately I've been enjoying other games, but I still have been coming out sessions stressed about things. Do you mind telling me what you're stressed about, or just in general? Like life, or the game itself? Life. Ah, okay. See, I feel that. I was recently introduced to a game called Slay the Spire by a friend, which is, highly recommend it, sort of a roguelike deck buildery game. And I have found myself just sat there doing multiple runs of that and sat there chilling and just sort of coming out of it with a big smile on my face. And if you're doing something you love, like playing a video game, and you're not getting that, I feel like it's very obvious when that's not happening. Like, if you're not getting the enjoyment that you feel like you should be getting out of the pastime that you're doing, it's very obvious when that's the case. Oh god. Goddamn bunnies! The weirdest thing is they turn the radio on and it's confused the hell out of me. I've seen Slay the Spire. Yeah, it's real good. Hard. Like, I've played multiple hours of that game now. We're probably in double digits at least. And I've won one run. Like, there's a leveling up component. Have I broken a wheel? Why am I turning to the left like that? You know what? You know what? I wasn't going to do it first, but I'm going to go destroy this before we do anything else, because the giant arc reactor type thing in the distance, really upsetting. Yeah, that was disconcerting me. Not gonna lie. Those are weird-looking bunnies. They latch onto your car and make the electronics in your car go weird, but they like to drive the car away a little bit and turn the stereo on, and it's very unnerving. There's a lot about this game that is unnerving. You take this. Put that in there. Your face is unnerving. So is your mother, Fee. You know what? How is your mother, Fee? Holler to your mother. No lies? Okay, we're done. Anything else that I can take? Nothing else that I can take. We put that in there, and we see, have I got enough to make a, what am I missing? Gas cylinder and gear. I can make gears, so 1, 2. I need a gas cylinder. Go away. Where's the exit we're taking? Over there? That's a gateway. Okay, head towards the blue dot, people. On the road again. Can't wait to get on the road again. Sing it with me, Shrek. Oh god. There's a fence. Oh, a garage. We like garages. I like the bobblehead. That is the... We've decided that this is the bobblehead equivalent of our cat George. This is the bartender cat. Does this thing have fuel in it? It does. What is the objective in a nutshell? So, the objective of this game, if anybody is joining us now, 33 minutes into my third stream of this game. You have entered the Olympic exclusion zone. The Olympic exclusion zone was an area of strange activity where they threw up a bunch of massive walls and then eventually abandoned it because the walls slowly started expanding because the weirdness kept occurring. And we're sort of discovering what the weirdness relates to. But you were driving your car on the outside of the wall doing a delivery of some kind and got sucked inside. You discover a car. The car. That is a remnant that they keep referring to. There's like there have been strange items within the Olympic exclusion zone that have had strange magical powers of a sort, and they eventually lead the person that finds them to become obsessed and then kill themselves or like hurt, like die. I can't. So currently we're sort of like going on a journey to better understand the zone, to better understand the car and the remnants, to release ourselves from that loop of potential death. But it's weird. There's a lot of weird shit going on. So you go on trips. So you go on trips through the exclusion zone, and you've got like a home base, which is your garage, which you might have seen me at in the beginning of stream, where you sort of pick a direction and you travel there on a trip, and then you return to the garage. So it's very repeatable. I don't have to be doing the story missions. I can be going out into areas and just doing general looting and sort of like getting a general knowledge of what's going on. Like that. That's creepy, right? Probably don't want to hang around because that shit is spreading. Oh my freaking god. We are gonna die. Oh god, it's coming. Is it coming? Oh, it stopped. Yeah, weird shit like this happens, where, like, the area gets irradiated and you, like, have to flee. And there's dumpsters that have magic dumpsters that, like, throw out stuff that's important. It's all very... You know what it reminds me of? And I played this game on stream, one stream, and it kind of... The passive audio in the game itself upset me. Like, I really struggled to play it because it made my head hurt with the whispering that was going on constantly. It reminds me of Control, that game done by the same people that did Alan Wake. Remedy is the developer. Very, very similar to that, like magic items doing weird shit, and you're sort of like, it's sort of assumed that weird stuff is going on, but you're not entirely sure why and how and where and when. It's good. There is a shop here. Do I just go on foot and leave the car here? No, we're not going to do that. We have to take the car with us. The car is our friend. We're obsessed with it. But we are currently en route to a story mission as we speak, but in the meantime, I'm trying to loot and just get some items on the way through. Because every time I go out into the zone, I want to go home with something to show for it, so I can improve the car, and the next time I go out into the zone, the car improves, and vis-a-vis. Yeah, that's the game. I think that's a pretty good explanation of the game. I've probably missed something. I have a crowbar. Bitches love crowbars, am I right? Very Morgan Freeman. No, not Morgan Freeman. Gordon Freeman. Morgan Freeman is the other guy. Crowbar, Half-Life 3 confirmed. Yeah. Some canned food. Okay. This time I'm going to go on foot because this building is in eyeshot. A locked door. It's not locked anymore. Magic. What does that mean? Casual breaking and entering never hurt anybody. This. Grab the stuff. Grab the stuff. And left. Magic dumpster. See, you click this. Oh wait, no, it's not a magic dumpster. It's just got a load of shit in it. Okay. This town seems to have cooled off a little bit. Casual breaking and entering never hurt anybody. TC, everybody, now confirming. I would just like to point out that if you are marked as a VIP on my streams, you can now add quotes. I mostly did it for TC's benefit because they've tried multiple times to do it, and I always feel a little bit sad that they can't. But VIPs on the channel can now do the quote additions. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. We will be expanding the quotes, I'm sure. Hello? I want to see what's in here. Oh, I got wood panels for my car. I got some wood paneling for my car, guys. We're gonna get real old school. What's that noise? Is that storm getting worse? Like it... Oh yeah, you know what? There's a siren going off. We're freaking leaving. Holy God! I don't know what it is, but it's big and yellow and I'm running. Turn the engine on. Okay. Rachel, how's it going? How has your week been? We are we're running away from evil clouds right now. It's not hard to enter a building. The buffoon who invented locks and windows has never heard of a hammer. For legal reasons, it's a joke. I have only ever had to break and enter into my own properties. Like, I've locked myself out and I've had to break in to get back inside. I make that sound like that. I make it sound... Oh, God! I make it sound like it's an experience that I feel like I'm missing. What's happening? Okay, we're fine. Holy shit. Doing well, just glad it's the weekend. How are you? I am also glad it is the weekend. Everybody's working for the weekend. I've lockpicked only in helpful and necessary ways in the past. We used to, it's been a long time since we've lived there, and we eventually got the windows replaced, so I can say this out loud. In the house that we grew up in, one of the windows, if you went on it with a fist, it just popped open. But we used to lock ourselves out of that house all the time. I don't know why. Like, throwing my mind back, I don't know why that was always constantly such a thing, because we had to get in that method multiple times. But why does somebody lock themselves out of their own house? Like, I guess we walked out with the latch on and no keys? I don't know. Thank you for the redeem. I have some water. It's very watery. Okay, we're back in the town center. Perpetual stability.
There's a whole lot standing between where we are and the deep zone. Like another wall, and the entire mid-zone, for starters. It's not as simple as driving there. We can't control the instability any more than we can control the weather. At the height of LIM R&D, thousands of us lived and worked here in the zone. So we built LIM stabilizers to make certain sectors and roads a little more predictable than others. It was the only way we could operate as a live research compound despite the instability. And yes, the same technology that destabilized the landscape in the first place. LIM technology was always a double-edged sword from the beginning. We're going to put those stabilizers to work and clear you a path. The old observation towers surrounding Sierra ought to have a map of the stabilizers in that sector. Mind swinging by and finding one?
There is a yellow thing over there which we're going to hit up. I do that with my front door, with my car, lol. I have severe paranoia about that. However, I'm always anxious about locking a door. Like, I know I locked it, but when I go outside, my mind is always like, but what if you did not? So I go back and check. I fixed that, right? I count. And I think this is a very neurodivergent thing to do. So I don't worry about the door being locked if I go 1, 2, 3 on the door handle. If I don't do the 1, 2, 3 on the door handle, I have to go back and check 90 times. But when I go out of the door, I lock it, 1, 2, 3, leave. And then I don't have to check it again. Now, if I do it twice, that's a different story. Oh, God. Oh, shit. That's bad. That's Tesla coil throwing worms. Also, we seem to be surrounded. We seem to be surrounded by the mannequin guys as well, which... I don't know what blew up then, but they threw their shit everywhere. I went into this zone and it said it was perpetually stable. What about this looks perpetually stable? Tesla coil throwing worms. Yeah, Tesla. Have you never seen a Tesla coil throwing worm? Yeah, there's some more. This is bad. Get in the car. Don't touch the blue bits. The blue bits will hurt you. Oh god, touch the blue bits. My poor vehicle. Get back to the road. Shut up. We're fine. Oh god, you're gonna want me to show you the mannequins? I'll leave the car here. Everybody remember where we parked? Are you familiar with the concept of a weeping angel from Doctor Who? These are the tourists. And every once in a while, you will find a group of them where one of them will move. Yeah, there's one. Look at him. Look at this guy. Yeah, this guy right here. You're looking at him. Yeah, you look away and then he moves. Yeah. Yeah, there's another one. They're massing. This is very dangerous what I'm doing for you right now. Oh. Yeah. That's I didn't realize how much I hated the Weeping Angels from Doctor Who until I ran into these guys. Okay, I get the idea. You can go back in the car now. Yeah. Thanks for the demonstration. They explode. They don't like send you back in time like Doctor Who. They charge up this red energy and explode. Which, you know, we have enough energy to leave when we want to leave, so that's fine. Let's go to the quest. Let's go do story. There's a left coming up. Left turn. Weeping Angels don't send you back in time anymore. They straight up kill you. Really? When did they change that? The car doesn't like it when you drive too close to electrical storms. Yeah, that's kind of boring. I feel like the Weeping Angels were threatening because they didn't kill you. It's like killing you with kindness. They don't kill you, but they send you somewhere to die naturally. It's not killing with... That's the opposite of killing with kindness. I think it was a later date. Was it? No, because it wasn't later David Tennant episodes, because Matt Smith had the Weeping Angels that killed Amy. Spoilers for Doctor Who. It's reasonably old, so I'm not going to be trying to be too close-lipped about it. But Amy Pond got sucked back in time by a Weeping Angel. The Ginger in Matt Smith's era. Matt Smith's Ginger, you know? So if they're killing people, that's I think that's a reasonably new development. What's wrong with this light? It's broken. I don't have anything to repair stuff. Oh, well, shit. I'm sure that's fine. We're not going to worry about that. Just going to take this car for some more spare parts while we're parked here. And we're going to continue. Oh! Oh, God. They weren't there a second ago. Are you alive? Are you one of the live ones? I think that guy's fine. Does it say if you scan them? Thank you for reminding me that scanning exists. You can't scan them repeatedly. Some of them seem to move and some of them don't, and I can't tell which one is which. Weeping angels are physically very strong, although they rarely physically kill a victim, since the wasted time, potential energy which the weeping angels will otherwise consume. They prefer to take their energy from live victims, but if required, they can drain other forms such as that from electrical lights or other electronics. Yeah, they do. They do the lightning. They suck the energy out of lights and shit in the series. I remember them doing that in the series.
The towers are locked up tight, but you could tighten up security protocols all day, only for one disgruntled employee to program in his name for fun and mess it all up. Anyway, the overload code is 4735.
Everybody remember
Find
that?
Stabilizer map and scan it for me.
4735, I'm assuming.
Oh, boy. I was assigned to clean these towers out every time the guards rotated. And things I saw. Let's just say that keeping a watch on Sierra day in and day out did not make for a good time. I didn't envy those guards one bit.
4735. Okay, we do know the code. Okay, we've got stuff to loot. They did kill in some cases, I do remember that. Fair. I mean, in my defense, not in my defense. In all fairness, it has been a very. I haven't watched Doctor Who. A flare gun. I haven't watched Doctor Who since the Jodie Whittaker era became a thing. And it wasn't that I disliked her Doctor, so it's not from some like misplaced, oh my god, I hate Jodie Whittaker, because I feel like that character got a lot of that. I just grew out of it. You've never seen Doctor Who? Do you watch, like, do you have access, or have you ever had access to a reasonable amount of British television on a regular basis? I'm not sure what the American, I'm not sure how you access Doctor Who in America. Because you have a BBC channel, right? British Broadcasting, whatever's. It used to be on Amazon Prime. Yeah, they moved it to Netflix. I think I stopped at Matt Smith's. I liked Peter Capaldi. Peter Capaldi was a good doctor. I think he was. I don't think people gave him enough credit as well. I just like Doctor Who, guys. What are we doing here? Scan the stabilizer map. Oh. This map.
Got it. I'm overlaying the map with the available routes near you.
This map, found in the observation tower near Serum, gives a detailed layout of the stabilizers in the area.
They're not too far, so I've added the location to your route.
Stabilizers, as if the area could ever be contained. Yeah, I'm sure it's possible to stream, but I've never really had any interest. Okay, do you like sci-fi? I feel like we're not, like, if you don't like sci-fi, it sort of just takes away the, not argument, but it's, there's no point in us sort of like suggesting it to you if you're never going to watch sci-fi. Yeah, actually you do. Okay. Honestly, whoa. I've made a system that jump scares me. Like, I have actively made a game that makes me jump. I'm thinking. Let me just do something very quick. Or let me discovering things are happening. So we're seeing a bunch of stuff happen. Let me tinker. This is the equivalent of me like flipping up the front end of a car. And is it that quick of a fix? Oh. Okay, I'm not going to fix that right now. Ignore me, chat. Well, don't ignore me. You're watching me stream. It's probably not the best use of your time to ignore me, but I'm just going to put a symbol at the at. Dolly, that thing that I just DM'd you does make sense. It will make sense. Reminder that I needed to myself. I'll do that another time. Funk. Okay, so it said it was putting stuff on my map, right? Like stabilizers. So I'm ignoring what you just sent me. I have muted because game is spoopy. Yeah, ignore me, ignore me, ignore me, ignore me, ignore me, yeah. Ignore me. We can leave directly or we can go to a further zone. I'm gonna hit up here. Dolly don't like no spoopy games, yo. How do I get down from where I am right now? Okay. Very skillful driving is what's required. There is an ad in 5 minutes, chat. Cliff. Perfectly fine, perfectly healthy way of driving a car. Is the road here anywhere? There it is. Fear and Loathing in the Pacific. This is how I drive my car in real life. Thank you for always telling us when ad is over. I hate being surprised. Oh God! Oh gosh! I was gonna pull over there and loot, but we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna keep going. Because a lot happened around that general area and it kind of scares me. Avoid the floaty rocks. There should be a building on our right. Did you get your driving license out of a Cap'n Crunch box? A Cap'n Crunch box? We don't have cat. I don't eat your Western cereal. I've never had Captain Crunch. Can anybody recommend? Not something that's in the UK. I know it's the dude with the blue helmet. Helmet, Captain's hat. You know what I meant. Is that a key? Free stuff. Not if you like your mouth bleeding. Okay. So it's not good then. I'd recommend the original version if you like peanut butter. Okay. I do? We were having this discussion today. I can take or leave peanut butter. Peanut butter works out sometimes, but not others. Yeah, and on the ad thing, I try to tell you as much as humanly possible. I miss them sometimes, but I do my best. Gas cylinder? Yes, we can replace our jackhammer. What's that? That is, ooh, black paint. We can make the car all moody. Because what's better than painting a car black when you're in a game that is perpetual night? That's the wrong way. That way. That is legitimately a flare gun. Okay, so we go impact hammer, and we go, what do I need for this? Pressurized cartridges, impact hammer, craft. We have a replacement jackhammer. Very good. Close this. Where the hell are we? We're really damaging the car. These shops. We might get to a point where we need to go home and then continue on to the story. Difficulty is if I do that, I'll have to come back through this zone anyway. But I'm very concerned about those red items on the car health map. Oh, I like Drive It. What's a good song? Okay, chat. What's a good song? What's a good song to sing in a car? Like, what's your road trip? What's your well, I'll leave you this for the ad that's starting any second. What's your best road trip song? Highway to Hell? I mean, that's a little on the nose. I'm on a highway to hell. At the highway to hell. Bop, bop. That was safe. Depends on the destination. Disneyland. I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man that walked 500 miles. That's armored plate. Disney music the whole way. I will show you the world. We're living in the apocalypse. That's fairly apocalyptic, right? Tell me, Rachel, when did you last go to an apocalypse? I can open your eyes. This is not a good use of fossil fuels. Consider going green and using one-use paper straws before we break the universe. I don't know where I was going with that, but you know. I'm gonna be a whole new world is now stuck in my brain. Also, Freebird. How does Freebird go? I know I have heard mention of the song, but I can't hear the song in my brain. I know somebody's going to be upset with me that I don't know how Freebird goes. Eigel, Lord, I can't change, won't let. Lord, I can't change, won't you fly high, Freebird? Yeah, guitar solo. Thank you for narrowing that down. I don't really know what I expected. I'm being shitty by saying that because I said, how does Freebird go? It's not like you can sing it to me. Type the song to me, TC. Type it like do-do-do, do-do-do-do, I'm a bird and I'm free apparently. Do-do-do-do, there's probably somebody putting up posters for me because I've gone missing. Do-do-do-do. You know, something like that. we're gonna head... We're not gonna activate the portal, but we're gonna head here. So, out of this building to the right. Yeah. I feel good about this. I've got a flat tire. It just so happens I have a sealing kit. That's totally how flat tires work. Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it, do 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 do. Gorillas? Oh god, I've not listened to the Gorillas in a long time. Are they still around? Like, producing music still around? Yeah, they are. I remember how big of a... You saw nothing. You saw nothing. If anybody is wondering why the health of the front of my car is so poor, no, you're not. Shut up. Any way you want it, that's the way. What is not that way? What is this? Oh, it's just a bridge that's out? Okay. Up here to the left. I think we've done enough looting in this zone. Just hit it with a wrench to fix it. I don't have a wrench, I've got a crowbar! Make sure you have metal though. That's not how they're crafting it. How about the entire Discovery album? Wealth redistribution system? Stuff's happening in chat. Web stuff. Very important question, chat. Heads or tails? Answer in the prediction in chat. Earn some channel points if somebody is being kind, potentially. For all of these amazing new redeems that I've got. Amazing. Simply amazing. Around the world, around the world, around the world. Oh look, another garage. I like garages because they've got stuff in them. That wasn't me. But the mannequins didn't like my arrival. I'm just gonna fuel up for the sake of it. No, we have to replace the nozzle. It's only polite. Nothing of interest. Yes. Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Ooh! This is a slot machine and it poops out a decal for the car. What do we get? We got an arrow shifter? Yeah, we'll take an arrow shifter. It's completely dumb. It's how you get cosmetics. You find them in the world, like in car shops. I suppose that's not actually dumb now that I say it like that, because where else would you find car stuff other than car shops? That way. That's pretty cool. Oh, yeah. Tardigrade warning, psychic disruption may affect work. Danger. Danger, tardigrades. Anything in the bathroom? No. Anything round the back? Ice machine? Nothing. Okay. We are heading... Ah, that's why I have a headache. What's up? The motion sickness? You got that? You got that sweet motion sickness? I have turned motion blur off. But if anybody's affected by psychic whatever, yeah, no, I get that. The tardigrades are trying to communicate with you. They're like, hi, I'm a tardigrade. What would a tardigrade say if it could speak? Oh god. I was very close to those mannequins. Totally legit use of the roads. I am running out of electricity, I notice. I hadn't thought about that. Before we leave here, is that what this is for? Do I... Yes, that's what those are for. We have a couple of additional charges. That's fine. I was running succumb to the worm. We're not succumbing to the worm. I refuse. That is a very ominous thing to say, and I do not appreciate it. Okay, heading in the right direction. All glory to the Hypnotoad. That's less ominous. Because the Hypnotoad, you can just close your eyes. Oh god! Okay. We have famously modified a loving creature that's sure to eating you out of house and home, and it will infest your house, your crops, and your heart. I don't know if this is the proper method to deal with these guys, but we're gonna find out right now. I would say not. Huh. I zoomed in on the bobblehead for the perfect moment. Do I have enough to make repair stuff while we're here? I've done a bunch of looting. Can I make repair? I can! Aha, game. You thought you had me. But you don't. 1. Don't mind me, I'm just rubbing butter on my car. It's very important that I butter my car. Okay, that butter solves all problems. I did not flip the point. I did not do the coin flip. Coin flip. We got heads, everybody. What was the... Who did we... It was 50-50. It was exactly 50-50. Heads. Complete prediction. Boom. Everybody back in the car. Let's go. You know what? We haven't looked at it in a while. Who came out of that like a bandit? Who came out of that like a bandit? Sky Alacar with a Sky. DC with 300, Dolly with 4,000. Oh, it's funny. Let's go. the back panels are a little worse for wear, but the front of the car that we're running into things now perfectly fine. We might even survive this. Though God knows what happens if the back panel of the car pulls off. If I don't know how that works if I've got storage attached to it. I think that's peaceful. Blistering woods. Drop my coaster on the floor. Traveling to new zone. Close your doors.
The woods there can be a bit of a maze. If you get lost, follow the pipes. The limb tech in those stabilizers ran so damn hot, only more limb tech could contain it from complete meltdown.
Gonna drive round that, whatever that is.
It's my turn to give you an explanation.
Sure.
About the mass hallucination event that Tobias and Francis were going on about. But don't worry, I won't be nearly as long-winded. Because there honestly isn't much that we know about it. It happened on the morning of September 14th, 1961.
Not September 14th.
My colleague, Dr. James Kay, was conducting experiments at a highly classified site in the Deep Zone.
How
he
could
was
he?
assisted by my husband, Dr. Alan Turner. At 0400, their experiment unleashed a gamma-ray surge that instantly killed both of them. The surge was an impossible amount of energy, orders of magnitude greater than any man-made source. It also triggered hallucinations in anyone awake within a 10-mile radius. It was a burst of widespread insanity, but only for a short moment.
Lead shielding? I'm assuming that's going to be like radiation as an effect in this exists. So I'm wondering if I can craft lead shielding into something for the car so I don't take radiation damage. I mean, whatever it is, there's a shit ton of it. Zap, zap, zap. Just taking entire bars of metal off this thing. Oh god, my thing broke. Yeah. Alright, you'll go in there. Scrapper, craft. Got a new scrapper. Benefit doing all this looting. I have an abundance of stuff. Oh, I missed one. I have interest. Does this do it better? I think there's probably optimal tools to be using because this seems to... Oh, that one seemed to break quicker. I don't quite understand that. What's this? A vapor sodium light? What can go wrong? Probably... I remember to scan things. Chat, did you see? Did you see me? I remember to scan things. I haven't been... I totally haven't been forgetting to do that the entire day today. 100%. Why would you ever suggest such a thing? You go in there. You go in there. You go in there. You go in there. You're not going in there. You're my food. Let go away. I have an entire pocket dedicated to crowbars. Spooky. Okay, I think that was good. We're headed in the right direction. Up here and to the right. Oh god, the Tesla worms! I was not fast enough. Back end of the car is looking a little worse for wear. I'm going to stop looting and start getting to the quest things because I think we're going to have to leave very shortly. I don't know what that is, but at this point I'm too afraid to ask. I guess this is the thing we're heading towards. Okay, park, engine off. So what are we doing here? Craftables. Nothing. Oh god. Nothing highly lootable.
You know, 30 seconds of hallucinations sure didn't feel short when I was free-falling through outer space. Heck of a ride, though. Did you know the rings of Saturn sing?
I saw disembodied arms. Tons of them. They were grasping and crawling.
And, what about you, Oppie? What did you see?
I saw nothing.
How is that possible? Everybody else saw something.
Must have passed me by. I don't know what to tell you.
But weren't you working in your lab that night?
And weren't you supposed to be doing your research rather than keeping track of my whereabouts?
Okay. Wow. Touchy.
I can make more repair, Putty. We might actually survive. What needs healing the most? The butt. Definitely the butt. Oh my god, that really... That's really bad. There is an achievement for going through one of these zones with nothing on the car. Like, absolutely nothing on the car. And I'm not in a rush to try it, I'll be honest. Light. That light's fine. That light is bad. What else? Bumper at the back. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're patched up at least a tiny bit more again. Let's go. Where are we going now?
Now that we know the remnants were connected to the mass hallucination, maybe we can figure out what caused it.
Oh boy, do I have theories.
Don't start.
Dr. K and Allen clearly uncovered some new way of using Lim to motivate that gamma ray burst.
Oh, yes, precisely. And where do gamma rays come from? But outer space.
Feedback on planet Earth, kid. There are plenty of terrestrial sources of gamma rays. Thunderstorms, for example.
No. You said it yourself. The energy levels from that night are much greater than anything we've seen on Earth.
Oh, God.
Sure, but going straight to aliens when there's countless perfectly scientific possibilities. Perhaps Dr. K and Allen developed a Lim-assisted mass particle collision. Or, heck,
we're alive!
Some sort of gamma ray reservoir.
A reservoir? Or a portal?
A portal? To where exactly?
To Atlantis.
Yeah. Of course! Now, why didn't I think of that? That's absolutely it.
What's beeping? Oh, we're going up a hill. Yeah, we didn't actually save that much time because we can't go up the other side of the valley. A little bit smoother that end. No, it's gonna have to be this side. We're running out of battery power again. We have one more patch. You know what? Why don't we just drive this way and say we went this way and then just changed our minds. The little UFO hanging on the mirror is actually really neat. This with the car glowing, yeah, it's cool, isn't it? I kind of hope, right? Like, there have been a couple of games over the years where I just kind of wish that they get grasp hold of the marketing in a certain way. If they made all of the stuff that's available in this car available in the real world, I would totally buy some of it. The Tesla coil worms are massing again. It's the little things. Yeah, I would buy the bobblehead. I would totally buy the cat bobblehead. I would go live every day with the cat bobblehead on my desk. The car looks cozy to sit in, yet a bitch to drive. It is. It's a boat. It's a boat. You know what I mean? Like, it's very wide. We're gonna have to patch the battery again. Look at this. Nothing to loot here. And if they didn't sell it, maybe someone out there could 3D print those same things. Yeah. I still covered a 3D printer. My biggest concern about, like, the money that a 3D printer would cost is I would use it once, print so much rubbish, and then never use it again. Like, I would be printing everything, right? I would have, like, luxury pigeon. Hey, I've seen this game popping up, but aren't sure quite what it is. Would you like an explanation? Like, let me just get past this evil, like, looking cloud. Yeah, no, that's fine. We'll give me 5 seconds to get to a safe spot. Yeah, let me, like, I'm surrounded by electric mannequins. So, give me 5 seconds. Which is a problem I never thought I would experience in my lifetime. So, this is the second time today. This game is weird as shit. I am in somewhere called the Olympic Exclusion Zone, which is situated in the Pacific Northwest of the USA. or Canada. I'm not sure how that works, but it's in that general area of the planet, like Oregon, Washington, I think. And the Olympic exclusion zone was established around a bunch of weird activity where they threw up ridiculously high walls, and then humanity kept having to expand it and then eventually abandon it because everything got really weird. Hence the electric mannequins. I have been sucked into the Olympic exclusion zone because I was doing a delivery nearby. I'm going to talk and drive because now I'm getting irradiated. I got sucked into... I was doing a delivery nearby and my character got sucked into the Olympic exclusion zone, which... There's all sorts of weird, paranormal, science not working the way it should activity type going on. And I am now attempting to escape. I found a car, and the car is like a subplot to the story because there are these items within the exclusion zone called remnants, and remnants all have unique, they do unique things. The car develops all sorts of quirks and personality, but people, when they find remnants, become obsessed with them, and then they eventually kill them. Holy shit. Okay. So I'm currently trying to get out of the Olympic exclusion zone, get myself away from the car I'm obsessed with, and just go and live a happy life in the northwest of America. Time Lord, welcome to chat. Thank you for the redeem. That was a very, very basic summary of what's going on. Pacific Northwest is basically just west of Idaho. Okay. It is really crazy. Have you seen anything to do with the Remedy game called Control, where there's the like woman that goes to like sort of like an X-Files type department? Like it's got a lot of like there's a lot of thematic similarities. There's like items that do weird shit, like pseudoscience type stuff. It's really interesting. If you want to play it, if it's something that you will consider playing, the idea is you've been sucked. You're in the exclusion zone, right? So I've given you a summary of the story, and you take your car to this garage, and then you go out on excursions into the zone from this garage. So that's my home base. Okay, we need to not hang around because that giant electrical thing is chasing us again. You go out on trips, so it's not like you're living in a giant open world the entire time. So I'm currently out on a trip to turn these things to change these things.
Hey, Oppie, you've never cared about any of the zone's stories and superstitions.
It's so good, honestly.
Why now? What's in this for you?
What I do is not and has never been any of your business.
You're asking us to trust you, so yes, it's our business now.
How about this?
You two sign off and count orbs or whatever it is you like to do, and I'll get the driver to the mass hallucination source myself.
Excuse me?
No. Tobias found this remnant. This is his discovery.
Sure. And I'll send you a nice gift basket to mark the occasion. But I won't let anyone interfere with this.
To hell with that! We either throw everything we can at this thing, or we lose this chance, and the answers to the mass hallucination are gone forever.
This isn't like one of your little Sasquatch hunts. I'm not letting you get your tinfoil pseudoscience anywhere near this. This is too damn important to me.
It sure didn't seem too important earlier, when you messed up and nearly killed the driver.
You want to play that game? You really want to talk about our track records?
1 second.
Screw you, Oppie.
I'd rather run this remnant into the ground than work with either of you.
Oh, forget it. We're wasting our breath with this old bat. There's gotta be another way.
She's out of her mind. I can't do this.
So,
Look.
oh god, it's another cliff. The cliffs. The voices that are speaking, there is Oppie, Francis, and Tobias. They're like 3 people that came over the radio. when I entered the zone and sort of and have been instructing me. Oppie is a scientist. Well, I think I get the impression that they're all scientists of various levels, but Oppie was married to the person that I think established the exclusion zone in the first place. Do we know what year the game is supposed to be set in? I think I got the impression that we're not like, it's not like traditional time, like 80s, I want to say. Based off, when was the American station wagon common?
If you want to waste your precious time picking apart bird droppings and squinting at constellations, by all means, follow their lead. We're better off without them, trust me. I'll get you through no matter what.
Totally safe.
This is my last chance.
Totally safe. Totally safe. There's a road here somewhere. I grew up with one in the 80s. Like, I think that's the big hint, right? I think the station wagon is reasonably contemporary of the time. There's a big gap. Quick! Oh shit, the gap closed. That was a trap, I think. It laid a trap for me. I need to be up the top of there. Okay. The trick though is this is not an all-terrain vehicle. Driving around in this car in this landscape with spare tires on, so far, not the best time. Yeah, can't do that hill. We're gonna follow the road for a bit. Vulcan Ryan, welcome to chat. Thank you very much for the beam. Everybody in chat right now, thanks for showing up today. I appreciate it. I appreciate you all. That's for you. This game's weird and stuff is happening. That's basically the summary. Game's weird, stuff's happening. I'm not going to drive directly through one of those clouds because I feel like it keeps tempting me to. Game's weird, stuff's happening. Noting. I don't know about science, but I'm pretty sure this isn't it. Come on, little car. You can do it. Yeah! If I survive this, if I extract with this car on this run in particular, I don't think I was prepared for this mission. I think I should have turned back when I came into this zone. And God, these are stabilizers. These are stabilizers, right? What the hell is going to happen in here if I turn the stabilizers off? Like, I haven't really considered that they might be stabilizing something. I've added it to my wish list. I know. Just need my session with Balatro to die down a little bit, and I'll give it a go now. I've looked at Balatro a couple of times. Can you, in exchange for my explanation, can you explain Balatro to me? Because it looked interesting, but my brain immediately. So I tend to like. I want to. There's boxes in there, and I want to get past the guy that's hucking electricity. It looked interesting, Balatro. But sometimes when I see like real world cards in a game like that, my brain immediately switches off. I want monsters on them and shit. So I sort of looked at it and went, wow, I really like the look of that, and I love the art style and you know, this and that way the other. And then I saw it was like a standard deck of cards. Don't mind me just getting some more lead shielding. Take this, we take this, we take this. More stuff. I've got so many electronics on this trip, I should be able to kit something out by the time I get back. I watched one Balatro trailer, I am confused. It looks like one of those games that's like, see, this is what throws me off. Because I was brought up around people that absolutely adored card games in general. Like, card games were very common in our house growing up. When I see a modern game use a traditional pack of cards with mechanics and shit, my brain immediately goes, oh, I'm going to look at that and think it's something else. Card games on motorcycles? Oh my god, card games on motorcycles! Card games on motorcycles! That's a very niche reference, guy. Okay, are we all ready for the world to go to shit? Because whatever these things are stabilizing, I'm about to turn it off. And we're running.
All right, we're in business.
Stabilizers are coming online, and the way looks clear. But I'm also getting spikes. The stability in your region is tanking. Get out of there. Fast.
Okay. So the concern immediately, right, is that whatever this did has activated a portal in the furthest region of the game. Like, we now have to race. This is gonna be close. We did this once by accident before. This is gonna be hella close. I can't hesitate. I'm just gonna drive. And if I die, it's been a good time, chat. And I love you all. Farewell. Yeah, sure, it's a... No, I can't stop. I need to... One sec. I need to leave. Magic is happening. And not the kind of magic that's like rabbit out of hats. It's like entire corpses sucked into wormholes. I'm gonna sing. Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those something dramatic fools. Neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes this game gives me the creeps. Sometimes it really tries to kill me. It all keeps cracking up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I still paranoid? Am I alive? I drove into a tree to escape lightning. And then I saw a big... Oh god, the vehicle protection compromised! I need to touch it. Let me touch it. There we go. Okay, let's take 5 seconds after that. Yeah, sure. It's a poker-based roguelike. You have to earn a certain amount of chips to beat each round. Once you beat each round, you enter a shop where you can buy jokers. The jokers affect either how many chips you earn or how much multiplier you get. There's an incredible amount of them, and the fun comes from finding jokers that have synergies with each other to create crazy combos and high scores. That sounds actually really good. That was great. Thank you. It was a totally original song. I did not rip off Green Day.
The sector stabilizers are fully operational. You've got a straight shot toward the expansion wall. One more thing. You may want to consider armoring up a bit.
Once you cross that wall, the mid-zone is another beast altogether.
Yeah, the car is kind of... Pardon my language, chat, but car's kind of fucked. It's alive! Okay, we're fully charged. Fully healed. Let's put all of our stuff away. Not there. Access it. Okay, we've officially filled the trunk. Take this out. Take that out. Take that out. Put that in there. Put that in there. Look at all that junk. What you gonna do with all that junk inside that trunk? And get you drug. Get you love drug off my jug. My junk, my junk, my junk. My lovely lady lumps. Check them out. Oh my god, access the inventory. Doesn't go in there, doesn't go in there. My lovely lady lumps. Check them out. Is that everything? That is everything. And I need to remember I don't have any jumper cables. Put that in there. Okay, we're gonna take... Oh my god. Okay. We take this, we take that. Road flares can stay in there for now. Over here. We put a fax in the... We put a fax in the fax machine. Access the inventory of the fax machine. Thank you. Put the fax in the fax machine. What else do we need to do? Put that over there. We go over to this and then hold the button and then we put the steering thing in there. And then we can attach the steery boy that we got. What is it? It is the arrow shifter. How does that look? Oh, I quite like that with the green arrow. So I wanna be the very best. Like no one ever was. Touch this. Friendly dumpster, give me something magical. Thank you, friendly dumpster. I love you. Ooh, and a med kit. Oh, am I being an idiot? Am I meant to... Because I don't think I'm getting from them what I think I am. So if I step back from that, does that give me anything? No, they don't give me anything. I've just been destroying them and wasting the... Ow! My head! The power of my machinery. All that goes in there. Okay, I've got so much stuff. Where do I even start with this? How many of these can I make? I can make one repair putty. I think this is going to be a strip. I'm going to have to strip bits off this. Literally everything. Okay. Deal with the headlights. Headlight. Got one, but I can make one bulb. Okay, both headlights are basically broken. Time to spin that wheel. The wheel is big now. Big wheel. Pirate bandana. Ink. Okay, so we do this. R. 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 I do wonder if the reason that your battery was running down so fast is that you leave your headlights on all the time. Oh, you are, no, you are 100%. This was probably the most driving I've done with them on. That's probably the most driving I've done with them on. So that would make sense. Need a new bulb. Headlight. Am I car maintenancing? Is this what it's like to be a manly man that knows how to fix a car? Because I don't know how to fix a car. Bumper. Yes, feed me bits. Car bumper. Car bumper. One steel sheet. One steel sheet. I need to be very restrictive with what I can't just waste all of my materials just churning through this. I do not have the materials. One day I'll get a repair tool or something, but at the moment I don't have anything to repair this with. I have to fix everything. Oh, before we get too far though, it occurs to me... Okay, we've not unlocked armored doors. That's probably going to come later. Athletic simulation station? Where's the armored... Like, how do I make a... car body? Junk in the trunk. Side rack. There's probably some stuff here that I can lock, is what I'm sort of saying. Light replacement kit. A blowtorch. Pneumatic shears. Carbon fiber. I've not got any unstable energy. Improved antenna, outfitting station. Upgrading cars is one thing, but now it's time to spend a few upgrading yourself. You can upgrade yourself. Matter regenerator, ingenious limb technology and advancement. Spectral acoustics are used to repair car components stored in this station while you're out on a drive. Okay, I can't do any of that currently. I kind of want to make an athletic stimulation station, but I feel like it's just going to be... I'm concerned that it's just going to be a basketball hoop that I throw stuff into. Lightning rod, plasma charger. What if a modified catapult could be used in a more humane way? Motivate an exhausted car. And attach a lightning rod to the car to get... Okay, there's so much stuff. Like, a tremendous amount of stuff. I could have probably unlocked tires a while ago as well, better tires a while ago as well. Let's concentrate on fixing the car. Because I need, even if I replace all of the bits on this car with functional operating bits, I'm going to have to go out and start replacing stuff. I'm fully aware that this is hiding my amazing paint job that I got earlier, but I kind of just have to deal with that right now. This is my own fault for taking the car out on such a long journey without... I should have come back before we moved into that second zone. It is entirely my mistake. I think I've gotten... The good thing is we did do a hell of a lot of looting. Like a massive amount. 2 plates. Steel panel. Tires. So this is an unlock as opposed to a material use. So summer tires. So this will get me off spare tires. And off-road tires. How much would it cost me to make an off-road tire? How does a man make an off-road tire? Very affordably. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going off-road, chat. Holy shit. Happening. We're putting the car up on bricks and we're taking it off-road. Because I'm doing a lot of skidding and driving straight off mountains. And having off-road tires would be good. There is an ad in 5 minutes. One. Getting baby a new pair of shoes. I've never said baby in that context before. People are... The car... Baby is the car in Supernatural, right? I don't mean it in like the... I don't mean it in the, partnership way. I'm not romancing my car is what I'm trying to say. Let's pick up some stuff. That's all the tires done. The tires are fixed. Okay, we need a steel bumper. Steel bumper, back panel. Back panel. And 5 doors. Have I got enough steel to do this? Like 5 doors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had exactly enough, basically exactly enough scrap metal to fix up the car. That was pretty tight. Whether or not that was the correct thing to do, I don't know, but we've done it now. There might have been a better way to repair them, but we're not. I don't think we're there yet. But this also would explain, does this storage take damage? It does a tiny bit. Door. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. How's that looking? I missed an entire door. Did I make 4 or 5? I thought... You telling me that I don't I've missed one. I've missed the main door? Oh wait, no, I've got enough. Nice, okay. Car is now fixed. Is low on fuel. Is low on fuel, is low on battery power. Why is it low on battery power though? Because it's off. I'm sure it's fine. Okay, so there's another thing that we've not done yet. Car jumper, before I forget, because we used a bunch of them. Can I just... 1, 2, 3. Those were super useful, so we're gonna make sure that we have those. Fine. The only thing that we don't have is repair putty. Which, I mean, I can make one. I can make one to satisfy the pre-flight checks. Visit friendly dumpster. Thanks. Car. The car is pretty much there. 10 wounds at station. I am slowly taking damage because I keep knocking myself on the head with doors. Another thing that we need to do... I thought... First question, why do you go with the chicken theme for your Twitch account? I liked it, really. Oh, you know what? You know, actually what? There is a reason. I can tell you the exact origins of RightBigChimken. And then RightBigChimken was taken, so I became RightBigChimken. I will put a link in chat for your out of curiosity. There is the reason RightBigChimken. Yes, this. So the cars, I am told, can develop quirks. But I don't... And I have 3 of them. But I've yet to see an explanation of what you're meant to do. No fix available. Hey! There is a link in the chat that will explain to why RightBigChimken. Need a diagnostic tool, I bet. No, that didn't make me jump at all. I think it was you have to identify them by sort of trial and error. Like, Wistan is playing this game and discovered his car has a quirk that when his windscreen wipers are on, the fuel gauge goes like the windscreen wipers, and that's a quirk. Don't know why I need a new engine right now, but we'll click it and see what happens. Oh, I should probably pick up all this. Yeah, that makes me feel better. Gas cylinder, steel sheet, crystal. What can I... The quirks, they're called quirks. How do I identify a quirk? I have 3 of them. But I don't... We might do a Google myself. Outfitting station. Advanced workbench. Let's make this. Come on, get out the freaking. Build the investigator module, okay. Large fuel can. Making a large fuel can. Have interest, because there's a fuel can here, right? I take that out of there. Can I put the large fuel can in there? No. Large fuel can, I guess, takes up space here. We got a... Ow! You can close the boot lid on your head. What did we say it was? Build the investigator module. So what do we need? Wherever that is, I do not have materials for it. So under what section would that be? It would be, surely be the garage, right? Investigate the module. Investigate module. I need to get chemicals. Make a matter regenerator, which will allow me to go into the towards the matter. A matter regenerator will allow me to go to an investigator module. So I need to go and hit up places where there are chemicals, which is fine. I was correct in saying that there's a bunch of lead materials accessible to me now. A question. And then now available to me. Anvac, anchor radar, reliable flare. Yeah, I think we're in a good way. But I'm going to need to go and get... I think we're in a good way. I need to go and get... I need to go and get chemicals. How hard can chemicals possibly be? Am I right, chat? Am I right? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Not like I've had a shortage of them the entire game. We're gonna make 1, 2, 3, because having additional tools, even if we have a fairly wide supply of tools currently, doesn't feel like too bad of an idea. Okay. And we also need to reapply some paint because I can't be seen dead in a car that is not painted. Make it white. How do I apply a decal kit, do we think? Can I equip it? Oh, we are going, we're going full classic. What happens if you use this on the bonnet? Nothing. Okay. What paint did I have? I just need a nice... You know what? You know what goes with nice wood paneling? Black paint. No. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. I would say even my best work. Good. Okay. We put this in here. We put that in the case. Stop being silly, and we take this out of here. This is what it's like to pack for a holiday with me. Can you imagine? It's probably a good thing that me and Dolly don't travel internationally on a regular basis. Because holy shit. Steel sheet. She's beautiful. I need to reverse her up to get a shot of this. If I can get a good photo of this paneling for the... If I can get a good shot of the paneling for a screenshot. Absolutely stunning. Like, I'm all here. I'm here for it. I don't care what you say. Wood decals are the future. So what we've got to go? We've got to get the quirks. We've got to go out into the world and get. We've got to go out into the world and get chemicals. Is the next job. What time are we on? You know what? I think I'm going to call it a wrap there with Pacific Drive. I want to play a bunch of Cult of the Lamb today. We were going to play Monster Hunter as well originally, but I want to play Cult of the Lamb today because we've not played it in a couple of weeks and I don't want to get too rusty. But yeah. Thank you for that. Okay, so only took me a couple of goes. Ooh, just throwing my drink around. Oh, stop! I'm trying to speak in the middle of the screen. Who's winning egg toss. Who is winning egg toss 10? Who's winning right now? Dolly is winning with 37. Sky is closely following with 27. And then next is Curiously Cuddly Crit. Okay, so we are going to move on to... This is why I programmed it to auto cancel the main thing in the middle of the screen, because I knew that was going to happen. Okay, you've fully broken the animation now. How have you done this? I wanted to see if it would go into the middle of the screen. No, it doesn't return. You've confused it. I don't know how you've done it. It might be because I clicked in the window. There we go. Okay. Everybody chill. We're going to move on to a different game. Most people that have been in the chat before know the deal here. I'm going to end this video. Most people that have been in the chat before know the deal here. I'm going to speak like I'm ending the stream, but I'm not. I'm just doing a end for what will be a separate VOD on my YouTube channel, and then we're going to move on to play some Cult of the Lamb. So chat, I just want you to know that I'm really glad you exist. Pacific Drive has... I don't think I'm ever going to be a person that wants to regularly play survival games on stream, but there's something about the car mechanic in this one that makes me so much more enticed by it. I struggle with have I missed an oh my god. Oh my goodness. You know what I've just noticed? I didn't fully paint the doors. You do the pinball once more, I'm going to reset the community high score. See, that's the threat. That's the threat I can pull now. I will turn this car around. Chat, I'm glad you exist. Pacific Drive is absolutely fabulous. I highly recommend it to anybody that wants to play a really interesting new mechanic in a survival game. Survival as a thing, you cut down trees, you repeat, you do all this. It's fairly cut and paste these days. There are some new, like, obviously the Power Worlds, the Enshroudeds are sort of new takes, and there hasn't been one that's caught me as much as this game has in a long time. I would love to see other vehicle mechanics like this in other survival games as well that already exist. We've talked about this on a previous stream. But what I'm saying is, I'm not going to become a survival streamer, but Pacific Drive I'm going to sneak in around. It's not going to become my main focus. I've called myself a variety streamer. I've basically stripped out my schedule, and it's slowed me down on finishing anything because there keeps being new stuff that I want to play on stream. I think that's the danger of doing the variety streamer thing. But because I'll go on too long and I'll just start chatting away on this subject. Thank you very much, chat, for joining me for Pacific Drive. I appreciate it. It's very outside of my wheelhouse in terms of games I've played on stream before. I'm not a survival game player on a regular basis. I'm not saying I'm going to be doing so in the future, but Pacific Drive I think is interesting enough that it's going to be around for a while. I will hop in as the mood takes me. I am not saving the story for stream, which is personal growth. I will play this off stream as and when I like. But if you want to get a full grasp of the story, I highly recommend you purchase the game for yourself, because there's enough here, I think, that will satisfy. I also want you to know that I'm proud of you. You've made it through the entire week. I personally, it's about 7 p.m. on Saturday. I've had a good day in the grander scheme of things. I spent a lot of time fiddling around with my channel point redeems today. I will show you the one that was the main focus. This one was the main focus, and I want to say, I really like how it came out. I really like how that came out. So, yeah, it's broken again. Go in the middle. There's something about that bin that it doesn't like. There we go. Bin Chimkins. Oh no. I'm proud of you, chat. You've made it through the week. I hope everybody is enjoying their weekend. Please take care of yourselves. Drink plenty of water. Drink plenty of food. Take some time for self-care, because self-care is massively important. On the subject, I will not repeat. I will not continue to repeat this, but the candle little animation that has gone away. 9 times out of 10, I forgot to light it, and that was making me feel irrationally guilty. So instead, we will continue this, because I like saying this. Can everybody type "fuck cancer" in chat? Hopefully, cancer will go away sometime. So go away that little bit further sometime in 2024. We say "fuck cancer" at the end of my streams in response to somebody that myself and my partner DollyWhiskers lost last year, and we're just going to continue to do so until it becomes uncomfortable, and currently it doesn't feel uncomfortable. Thank you very much for helping me do weird shit on the internet. My outros get longer every single time I stream, and I will be right back with Cult of the Lamb. I am going to go to the BRB screen, and I am going to go to the toilet.